So here we go. We were going to our house where we harvest coffee with my family and where we don't have internet and electricity. So I was again getting ready to live without myself and start to live with the monkeys. I'm just kidding. We were there to work and make the coffee you drink. So without our work, you will not drink coffee. Do you like coffee? Because in my case, I don't drink coffee because I'm sick, but I hope you drink coffee because we made this for you. I hope you understand, because if you don't drink the coffee, it will be useless, my work. Just kidding. My fathers are the ones that work more, but I'm there to help them. And because I don't have work, I still don't have work, so I don't have. So we don't have electricity, but this year we bought a new. And I was cleaning my house, that cleaned the earth there and the floor that was of earth. And there I was checking the sauna, or bath. I don't know how to say it. It's like the sauna, but to see if there was no snakes and things like that. So thanks to that new thing that we have electricity, so we can watch TV, but we don't have TV. And my mom was telling me that she used to eat spiders to learn like how to make her clothes. And the older people in the past used to tell her that you need to eat these spiders so you will learn like to do this like the spider. But so I asked her, what did you eat that is not dangerous? I told them to eat first and then I ate it. So at the end she ate it.
Not bad, but not good.
And I wanted to show this to you. This is the new lake that we have in our coffee plantation. Not like in our house, but it's near of coffee plantation. I'm so happy about this, but the only problem or the thing that makes me sad is that some people have their houses and even their coffee plantation near that river. So now they don't have their coffee plantation. But I hope they can have a store someday, like that. It's their land, And I wanted to show you how it looked, the lake, like before we went there. So this was like 3 weeks after we went to our coffee plantation. So this part of the video is like the last month, I think. We went there and people were like amazed about how the lake was created like so fast, because the last year we didn't have a lake. I showed in my other videos that there was no lake. So the lake it was formed because there was 2 rivers. So the other one like both saw like stones and earth, and it stopped and it formed a lake. There's still a small river, but there's a lake, And when we went there, we went with the dogs of my nephew. It was the first time that the dogs were out, because when they were babies and when they were born, they have never been out.
Not bad, but not good.
This is another house that was under the lake. So people used to live here, but now they don't have. That's the bad side of this lake. But like I told you, maybe someday they can create something like a store there, because it's their land, And like, as you can see, the dogs were like curious about everything. They were like, what's this? And they didn't want at first like to they were scared like to walk on the grass. But then they realized that it was so funny and things like that. So, like many of you don't go outside a lot. I think it's the same feeling. So, we went the next day, but with my nephew, like the owner of the dogs. And when we went there again, they were like, I don't know what to say in this part. The dogs were like fighting because they wanted like to play with that thing, but we found another one so they could like have their own toy. I wanted to show you this view, but here, yes, my nephew went there like to ruin your view. And again, we're again in the days where we were like, drying our coffee. And that day we went to pick some stones near the lake, for our steam bath or sauna, And we saw that day that people had bought like to use in the lake some boats. So people are so happy, but some others are like not happy about the lake. Some others want the lake, and some others don't want it because it's their land and they want to work on their coffee. But there's no option like to change this. And my nephew wanted to go to live with us some days because he already started school. But in the past years he was always there with us. But this time he went again. But like he's in the school now, and so he can't go like with us like he used to do before. And he has now a new pool. We used to swim in that I will show you. But now thanks that his father's bought him that new pool, now we can have a pool. I told his father like, take the pool, he can swim, but I was like ready to go to swim like me and not just him. I'm just kidding. And also we went with him to see that lake. The next day my other cousins went with their dog and we went to see the lake. You can see that the lake is changing so fast, and these were another days. There's new boats, like new things every day. I hope that someday we will have other things to have fun, like in the lake. But for now we just can enjoy the view. But the problem is that the next year we don't know if there will be there still will be like the lake there, because every year that the other river that create the lake changes a lot. Maybe the lake will disappear. And here the dogs were scared of my cousin's dog, so they were like trying to meet each other. And after some minutes
2,000 years later,
they started to play, because they're just like us. I'm not saying like you're a dog, but I'm saying that we always are scared. Just kidding. And there my cousins were playing with my nephew, and they had a lot of fun because be in the forest for some days, it's so different. I think they enjoy it a lot because they use their cell phone all the time and the TV, But the next days we were like getting ready to go back to our house, so that's why we were like saying goodbye to everything, because at the same time I was happy like to go back to my house because I was missing all the things, like like the news on Facebook and the things about the celebrities or like the singers that I love. So I was also happy to go back, but at the same time sad because I want to live in the forest, but I wish we had electricity and live there forever. And that's it. I hope you liked my video. Please subscribe if you liked it. But if you didn't like it, so you don't have to subscribe.